Jimmy Ganas here doing a base assessment video. I don't have too much time on my hands, so I'll go through these bases, sort of rush them. Right, so 31. Easy, low-level ADs, got that. Line of drags on this side, or of course you could zap this, the bottom one, and line of drags on top, either way. Next one. Let's see, zap the city. I guess you could do any way you like. I don't think anyone would have trouble with these spaces. Line of drags on that side. Zap, you could hog. You might be able to hog one of these two ADs. Not this. Well, this one is. Yeah, you could hog it as well. It's just that there's a barbecue in. Clan Castle is going to be shooting down at the hogs, so it's safer to hog these two if you want. Or if I'm not on, or Mark isn't on, or anyone with level 5 hogs, then you could zap this AD. So clean it. Zap this AD. Line of drags on the side. And next one, 28, 2 ADs. It's only 2 ADs, so I'm not going to say anything about that. This one, it also has 2 ADs. You can send Barb King onto that and zap one of these two, and done. And next one, 26. Could. This one's a little bit more trickier because all the ADs are, centralized, and they sort of have a ring here, so the drags might tend to go around the ring instead of punching into this core. So you could ignore this level 2 AD. You use level 2 or 3 drags, 3 I guess. Zap this AD, ignore that, and line them up on this side here. Yeah. And if you have Clan Castle balloons, send them in just in the middle, so that they'll go for the Wiz Tower. Well, after there's still the Clan Castle, so maybe when the drags floor out the CC, so then the drags will be somewhere. Let's clear. So the drags would probably be somewhere here when they lower the CC. Then I guess send the balloons in from the middle. They'll hopefully go for the AD and walk around here. Alright, next phase. And it's fine if you don't have balloons, just drag, ignore that AD up there. Next phase, zap, I don't know, doesn't really matter that much. You could zap, let's say, the bottom AD and attack from this side, because there are less storages on this side of the base. And send in balloons from the middle. They'll take out these buildings and somehow get to the ADs. Okay, next base. This one easy. The drags on this side, zap that AD. Next base. You could zap this AD, line of drags on this side. You want to send in two drags onto that first. One drag onto that. One drag, one or two. One drag, and wait until they're done. So wait until these 5 or 6 drags get to here before you send in the rest. And you might want to send in Barb King onto these barracks. So Barb King takes out these stuff. And yeah, send in the remaining 2 or 3 drags, as long with the Clan Castle balloons onto the side. That's it. Next one, 22. Zap. Well, you could. Nah. I was thinking about hogging the city, but it might be a little bit dangerous. Zap the city. Attack from the side. And you can send in balloons either from the middle or from this angle here, so that it goes for this AD. Yeah. In this base. Okay, so zap this one, attack from here. It's and you could send in balloons to the middle. Always send in balloons after the clan castle comes out, or else the balloons will usually charge in front because they target the defenses. So while the dragons are working on these collectors here and the barbican, the balloons will move forward to these defenses if you deploy them at the same time. So wait until the drags are done with the first line of fresh buildings, and then deploy looms after the clan castle comes out. Next one. Zap. Zap. It's pretty symmetric. Zap this AD, just because there's a clan castle behind it. So that if you zap this AD and attack from this side, then the dregs might get drawn over to this side because of the clan castle. But that wouldn't matter too much either. But I would zap this and attack from this side. Just be careful there are builder huts on the corner. So I'm going to send a drag onto the bottom builder hut and maybe one drag onto this builder hut as well. Wait until that comes over and this one comes up. Then send in the rest of the drags. Balloons down the middle if you have balloons. This one, zap, zap, I don't know. Let's see. Doesn't really matter. I guess you could just zap, say, the bottom and attack on the top. There are two storages up here. That doesn't really count. Yeah. And send a balloon somewhere in the middle. They'll go like this, this, this. But of course, after the CC comes out. Next one, 18. Zap. No, you could. No, it's there might be double giant bombs here. I was thinking about hogs, but I doubt he has double giant bombs. Zap. I don't know. Let's see. Storages. I'm looking for the storages. The storages here. No storages down at the bottom. So why not zap this AD? But it's just yellow for zap. Zap this AD. Attack from this side. Might want to send in a barbican or a drag. Send in something for these corners. These two corners first. Either a drag or a barbican, and then send in the rest of the drags here. Balloons go, just down the middle. Okay, next base. 17, zap this AD, let's use red again. Zap that AD, attack from this side. Same thing, there are corner buildings, so I want to take care of those with a drag or a BK. Use BK on this side to destroy as many of these buildings as possible. And then next base, zap, zap, doesn't matter, you can zap, let's see, this one, and then send in BK, you can send in BK either on this side, yeah, send in BK for this side, send in one drag onto that, and wait until the BK dies, and during the meantime, this drag should walk here, destroy some of these buildings, and then send in the rest of the drags on this side. Balloons, try to send in balloons onto the archer tower here. They'll walk from the archer tower to that, onto the air defenses. But still, after the clan castle comes out, so by the time the clan castle comes out, the drags will probably be here already. Hopefully the mortar's still up, and then send in the balloons. Well, even if it's not, it'll still be fine. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This one, could Oh, you could use hog riders to get rid of this AD, but it's not really that important. You might need to wait a bit for people to give you hog riders. So um, if you just have drags, just zap this AD, attack from this side, and you'll be fine. Because there's nothing really blocking these, protecting these ADs at all. And yeah, that should be quite straightforward actually. Okay, next base. Oh, and save your BK. Save your BK. So the drags might take a long time in the middle. He's got buildings spread out all around the base. Might want to send a BK either into one of these pockets, depending on where the drags are. Like if the drags finish up somewhere here and you're missing these buildings up there, then send a BK to take care of those. You don't need to wait for drags to fly all the way up top. Get the idea. Save BK. 14, oh, this one's a bit trickier. Level 6 ADs. You can hog this. Yeah, this is easy to hog. So first I'll explain drags. The only thing you can do with drags is zap this AD, attack from this side. But, you know, to send in drags, okay, so here's the thing. If you line up drags on this side only, like right away, like, you know, deploy all your drags here. What they might end up doing is some of these on the sides, on the flanks, might go around the ring, around the base, and follow the ring here. So only the middle drags, maybe 3 or 4 drags will plunge into the middle, but they'll get picked off by these level 6 ADs really fast. So what you want to do is, you know, probably use BK on this side, send him here onto the top side of the dark barrack. So BK onto there, he'll walk this way. Oh, that might not be a good idea because there's so much DPS here shooting at him. He might not get that far. So change of plan, No, actually that's better than deploying them at the bottom because if you deploy them, I guess it should be fine. The clan castle wouldn't come out. I think the clan castle would, the radius should reach somewhere around here. No, it's kind of risky. Well, let's see. Yeah, just send BK up here. Ideally level 5 plus BK, so you have the ability. And then take care of some of these buildings. And then send in one drag here. Then one drag here. One drag here. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, do that. One drag here, one drag here, one drag there. And then, so BK should be dead by now. And then one drag, one drag, one drag, one drag. Wait for them to finish these, and then send in the rest of the drags from the middle, as well as the clan castle balloons. Clan castle balloons from the middle. And this city is pretty well protected by these 2 storages, so not much you can do about that. Alright, so for hogging this base, first thing you want to do is plan out the heal spells. So look for a group of point defenses, which are, let's see, so you could lure from, there's probably going to be Teslas and giant bombs in these locations, so lure from this side, get the lure, pull them down to the bottom, kill with drag and wizards and all that good stuff. Then send in hogs. Let's see. Send in hogs from. I would send in hogs from. Okay, so first I'm gonna plan out the heal spells. Since there's 3 buildings here, you should definitely save a heal spell somewhere there. Maybe not that up. Maybe somewhere here, so that it only covers the edges, as I explained in the last video. Cover the edges of the buildings. So one heal should definitely place somewhere there, because these 3-point defense buildings will take out hogs, pretty much 1 hog per 2 seconds or so. And then you also want to put a heal spell probably somewhere there. I'm guessing that there's Teslas here. So, and obviously Teslas do a lot of damage to the hogs. It's going to be Springtrap there too. It's going to be quite annoying. Springtrap there and there. So another heal spell here. And you might want another heal spell somewhere here. So if that's the case, set in hogs from what you should do for hog raids is to plan out the heal spells first, the general locations, and then plan out your path. So after we've laid out the 3 heal spells, you want to attack from this side, from onto these 2 towers. 2-finger release, so release at the same time. You could use, maybe I could scout, you could ask me to scout this base and see if there are traps there. You don't want the hogs to jump into a giant bomb right away, right off the bat. So if I'm not doing the scout, then send in one hog to test before setting the rest of your hogs. And CC hogs, doesn't matter. CC hogs on this side, because this side's going to travel, it's going to cover more defenses, even though there's a BK down here. So attack from there and there, these 2 towers, and after they're, well, place a heal, maybe right away, or maybe a little bit. No, there's going to be a Springtrap there. It's going to lose 3 hogs to that, but not much you could do about it. So yeah, just these 2 lines of hogs, then heal somewhere here, here, and then there, or here, depending on which pack of hogs get there first. It's really hard to say. Actually, no, shouldn't be too much problem. If you have level 4 hogs, it's better, but yeah, should be doable. Hogs should survive. Next phase. Oops. Again, the base with level 6 ADs. Drags, zap this AD, attack from the bottom. A lot of trash here. You don't want to use BK to clean up these trash, because drags can do it. You can use BK to clean up the trash on the sides. So use BK to clean up this part. Like send him onto this side of the barrack, and he'll walk this way. Or send him onto this gold mine, and he'll walk up. Okay. So the only thing is that there are 3 high HP buildings. If you have balloons won't really help that much either, because the balloons will, let's say you send in balloons onto this whiz tower, they're gonna walk this way or the other way. So they're gonna walk onto the cannon, then the archer tower, then they'll go for the AD actually. Yeah, I guess you could use balloons. Yeah, I was just worried that the balloons will walk this way, but realized that the AD should be closer to the archer tower than the cannon, so using balloons would work. Yeah, just send in drags on this side. The way the order in which you want to deploy your drags is 1 drag, 2, 3, wait 1 second, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 in the middle, and then after the clan council comes out, send in your CC balloons or the last drag into the middle. Well, if you have a CC drag, then you don't need to wait for the enemy CC troops to come out. So if you have level 5 balloons, max balloons, Send them in after CC comes out. They should walk, depending on which side you send them in. Like if you send them in from this side, they'll go onto this side of the West Tower, so they'll walk this way. If you send them in, if you send the loons on this side, they'll go there and then walk this way onto that AD. So the balloons should take care of one of these two ADs. It's kind of hard to say. No, they should. Yeah, there aren't too many air targeting defense towers. Only this archer tower, which should be attacking one of the drags. So you use a drag to tank for your balloons. Yeah, that's good. Okay, this base. Oh, the other base. If you're gonna use hogs, kind of hard. If you really want to use hogs, I would suggest using 2 balloons to take out these 2 defenses, these 2 archer towers. 2 balloons, 2 balloons. Actually, on second thought, well, yeah, it's doable with level 3 or 4 hogs. Level 4 hogs, ideally. As for the lure from the bottom, kill from the bottom, set in hogs, maybe 2 streams. Well, first thing you want to plan out your heal spells. So 1 heal should be placed somewhere here. No, wait. No, since the hogs are coming in from the bottom, you want to cover the bottom half of the towers. So think about where the hogs will sit at. You don't want to cover. I was drawing a circle here, but that would only cover the top edge of these towers, which would do nothing for the hogs, since the hogs will be sitting at the bottom half. So you want to cover. It's hard to cover all 5 with 1 heal, so you could. And it's kind of wasteful to place a heal there. I guess you could just hold on to the heal. Maybe use the heal somewhere here, and another heal. Guessing that the Teslas will be there, and they could be here as well. So it's still pretty hard to hog just because of how scattered the point defenses are. Yeah, I guess you could place a heal somewhere here. Oh, yeah, just hopefully the hogs can get through these point defenses on the bottom as fast as possible. Like use a heal here, use a heal here, and a heal somewhere there. Something like that. If drags fail at first, I think drags have a better shot at it because there's only 3 storages, 3 high HP buildings, and he's got a moat in front of the 80s, which is good. So after the drags are done with these buildings, they'll fly straight into the clan castle. So the best case scenario is if all the drags end up on this clan castle. So like after they're done, these drags will go this way, these drags will go this way. They'll all end up there. They'll take out the clan castle within 2 seconds and then split up onto these 80s. That's the best case scenario. Okay. Next phase, 12. Definitely zap. I want to say zap this level 6 AD and attack from the bottom, but since these 2 ADs are closer, you could. Okay, try both ways. Try attacking, zapping this AD, attack from the bottom, or zap this AD, or zap this AD, attack from this side. So maybe the first person, like if you're the first person to attack this base, try this way. Try zapping this AD, attack from this side. If that fails, then next guy comes in, do it the other way, or adjust accordingly. And as for the balloon path, just send them in from the middle. They'll somehow get to the 80s, and the clan castle is closer to the side, so the drags should be able to get the clan castle out very soon. And right, yeah, that's it for drags. Of course, okay, so if I want to explain this in detail, one drag here, use BK, use BK on the spell factory here. And then he'll walk over to this army camp and get rid of these buildings. So that's for the BK. And then for the drags, let's see, one drag, two drag. No, wait. One drag. So BK take care of that. One drag, two, second drag, third drag. No, wait. Okay, BK, restart. One drag, first drag. You'll come down onto that, and then deploy your second drag, third drag, fourth drag, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9, 10, 11, or the CC after this, the clan castle comes out. Okay, done. Next base. This one looks a lot easier. You could hog one of these ADs. Yeah, you could hog, let's say, this AD, and the hogs in from here. There might be spring traps. If there are, then oh well. Yeah, just hog this AD, zap this AD, attack from the bottom. Or if no one's on to give you hogs, then zap this AD, attack from this side, and should be fine. Yeah, I don't see any problems there. There's only one storage, two storages actually, but drags should get through these storages. Or you could use your barking to destroy some of these buildings here. This is when the barking will be effective, because these trash buildings are directly in front of the AD. So if you get rid of these, then the drags will go straight into the AD, as opposed to let's say clearing out this trash, because the AD is not going to shoot out the drags when the drags are working on these trash buildings up here. So yeah, that's it. And you don't want to use hogs because of double giant bomb here, potential double giant bomb, I mean, here and there, and there could be single giant bombs in a lot of these locations, and also, well, the spring traps aren't gonna be placed in dangerous locations, so, but yeah, just because of the double giant bomb locations. Okay, 10. Wait, did he change his base? No, it is this base. Yeah, okay. Drags. So, look for the storages first. Storage. I see storage. Clan castle, high HP. So, which side has lesser storages? Maybe. Guess on this side there's 3 storages, and they're sort of outside the AD's range, so I'd go with this side. So basically, if you're attacking with drags, then zap this AD, one drag. I'm not sure if there's a builder hub down at the bottom. Let's see. Yeah, there could be. So yeah, you want to check that. If there's a builder hub, I can't see in this screenshot. There should be, I think, from symmetry. So one drag, two drag. Use BK to get rid of these buildings here. So send BK onto that, and he'll walk this way. And then, so 1 drag, 2 drag, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, 11, 12 down the middle, or the CC balloons after the drags come somewhere there when the CC comes out. And just deploy your balloons here they'll go for either the archer tower or the cannon. Both are fine because after they're done, let's say they go for the archer tower, they're gonna go somewhere here and eventually end up close to this AD. If they go for the cannon, they'll go there, there, and might split up, but you know, gonna be attacking the ADs. Yep, that's the idea. This base, easy. Oh well, it looks kind of easy, but it's a Town Hall 9, so think about it for a sec. You could use BK. I'm thinking if you could use BK to destroy one of these air defenses. I don't think that's possible because if you send BK down here, the clown castle is going to come out and take out the BK. That would be a waste. And I don't think the BK can get funneled into this AD that easily. If you drop him somewhere here, he'll go for this and then walk this way and then walk there. And so you don't want to use BK. You might want to use Hog Riders to destroy, let's say, this AD there, and then zap this AD. No. Yeah, if you're using zaps, then go ahead and zap that AD, attack from the bottom here. Yeah, hog this, zap that, attack from the bottom. Or let's see, if you're using hogs, no, I don't think hogs is a good idea for this base because yeah, the defenses are pretty scattered, so, and there are a lot of spaces for giant bombs and spring traps. Could have spring traps here and there. So just use drags, and if it doesn't work, it really looks like a. I mean, it looks like a crappy base, but it's really tricky. No, just try drags. Drags show work. Level 3 drags. Okay, 8. Now this one. Could. Okay, so hog. Drags should be able to take out this space. Hog that AD. And if you're lucky, hogs will get to that AD as well. Just sort of unlikely. Yeah, because there are too many point defenses. These defenses should take out hogs. And you also have the whiz tower and the mortar, and another mortar, and the expo, the downward pointing expo. So it's gonna have a radius of around there. So yeah, I don't think hogs will get to this AD. Okay, no chance. You want to hog this AD, or hog this AD. It's symmetric, so it doesn't matter either way. Just using this side, for example, it still applies to this side as well. So hog this AD, zap this AD, attack from this side, and they'll punch in to that AD. Hopefully, or you can use loons. Send in loons on. No. If you're using hogs, then you won't have loons. So you can either use hogs for this AD, or you can use low 5 loons for this AD. Both ways will work. Low 5 loons, yeah, both ways work. It's just that there's less risk with loons because there's well, it's already on the outside. Hogs or loons, both ways will work. Now, next base. Could drag it because I'll treat this as an archer tower. So you could zap 4 storages up there. It's gonna say attack from the top, but it's because there are 4 storages up here. It might cause a bit of trouble for the drags. So maybe zap this AD. Clear. Zap this AD, attack from this side, And if you send in balloons, they're gonna go onto that. Well, the CC is over here. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you. It's because the balloons will be. If you send in the balloons too early, they'll get ahead of the drags. Gonna get destroyed by the clan castle wizards. So maybe you want to get another drag instead of balloons. And that basically attack from this side. And use BK somewhere here or up there. And of course, if you have Archer Queen, like if Gage or Mace is attacking this space, then you have an Archer Queen. Use Archer Queen for the buildings at the bottom, and then BK for the buildings on the top. Yeah. And then dragons in the middle. Sap the city, and hopefully the dragons can get to these two ADs. If it doesn't work, then thinking about hogs, the only concern is that there might be double giant bombs. No, wait, it's not possible. I don't think there's enough space for double giant bombs. Yeah, there's not a double giant bomb location. Single giant bomb. Also Southern teasers, so there's definitely going to be, since it's a Southern teaser, there's definitely going to be giant bombs in the bottom of the base. So I doubt there's going to be giant bombs here. Probably Teslas. Hard to say. I don't know what he has. So if you're attacking with hogs, then it's gonna be kind of tricky. Maybe like use your BK heroes to work on the bottom section, just because they're giant bombs. You could get a golem. Golem would work really well for this base. But send in hogs, 2 streams there. As for the heals, I want to have 1 heal somewhere here, and another heal somewhere there, and another heal somewhere in the core. There might be quad. No, there's no chance of quad Teslas. There's probably 2 Teslas here. And then for the last heal, you could get a rage. Okay. No, well, it's not a standard hog raid, because it's because they're double giant bombs, and I mean giant bombs. Well, it could be double, but I highly doubt that they're double. Just that giant bombs here might be, or here. So you want the hogs to take care of this part of the base, and you could launch a mini go wee wee from the bottom. So it'll be a go ho, golem and hogs. Yeah. You don't want hogs to travel in this area here. It's way too dangerous. Yeah, okay. For this base, this base, I don't like this base because it has. See, think about dragons first. Nah, it's hard. It's too hard to drag. Upward pointing, expos and 4 ADs and 4 air mines, seeking air mines. So probably since it's 6, either Mark or I will be taking on this base. So we'll probably use hogs. Plan out the heal spells first. Heal spells should go. I'm looking at which of these pockets has the most DPS. There's expos here, so I definitely want to heal spell somewhere in the middle, because all things will be shooting down in the middle. And there's probably, wait, don't tell me there's a space here. No, 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 there's no space. There's no space. I think the clan castle goes up to there. You could check. Yeah, I don't think there's a hole in the base, but it's very likely that he's got Teslas. So you want to save a heal here in the core. And as for the Archer Queen, okay. Let me think about loons. So if you have loons, it might be best to use one balloon and one balloon. You could take out these two towers with just two balloons. Since it's a level 4 AD, you just need the balloon to drop a bomb and then it explodes. You're done with these two buildings. So yeah. If it's Mark or me, I would use balloons, two balloons here, one balloon, and one balloon for this side. And you could also send in one balloon. It's going to be a holo wee. So the purpose of looting these outside buildings is so that you can place your heal spells in the middle, so that you can have your hogs healed throughout the raid. You don't want the hogs to be traveling around the perimeter, because they'll be hard to heal. If you place a heal spell down somewhere like here, they're only going to be taking care of two buildings and they'll jump out of the heal spell right away. So let's see. So continue with the balloons. One balloon, one balloon, one balloon, one balloon, one balloon, one balloon, one balloon. Maybe two balloons and one balloon. And so that's, could have balloons on this side. I was thinking of sending in hogs from this side since there's an Archer Queen there. So okay, so if I was attacking this base, I would bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring 3 extra balloons just in case there are air mines, or if I got the balloon count wrong. So bring about 13 or 14 balloons. Go with 14 just to be safe. You don't need that extra hog. So 14 balloons just to make sure these buildings go down. Well, it's not necessary actually, but it's best if all these buildings go down. And he might have Teslas, so that's another problem. But bring 14 balloons, take care of most of these defenses, and then as for the heal spells, then we'll move on to planning out the heal spells. So these towers are down. One heal here. You want to have one heal somewhere here. One heal there, and one heal here. The hogs should be healed throughout the entire raid if you get these exterior these outside defenses. As for the Archer Queen, you could ignore her or launch a mini go wee attack onto the Archer Queen. I don't think she's gonna jump outside the wall that easily. So you could use your Archer Queen to take care of her Archer Queen. Let me think. So if I was attacking this face, I would really. Okay, so anyways, the blue should do the lure as well. Will it? Let me think. There must be something here. A Tesla. I'm guessing that there's a Tesla here. So You might want to send in a balloon onto that as well, and while it moves forward, it might lure the CC, but one balloon is not going to lure everything. So, and then send in hogs, maybe from here to get the lure. So if these two buildings go down, then you can send in hogs. It'll go straight for the AD, and then you could use that to lure to the bottom. Get witches, yeah, or get golem. I'm trying to think about what to do with this AQ, or you know what, you could just ignore it. Just keep it simple. Keep it simple. Okay. So the plan is to take out these with loons, send in hogs, either from this side or let's say from this side, wherever you think it could get the lure. You might want to check on the trigger range first, and then send in hogs, 2-finger release onto these two buildings. They'll converge onto that, so the first heal spell should be placed somewhere, you know, here-ish, and then they'll split up two directions. Hopefully, if they don't split up, then heal the pack that has, I mean, if one pack has significantly more hogs than the other pack, then, you know, say heal up the pack with more hogs. But ideally, they should split up since it looks symmetric. I mean, this side looks symmetric to me. They'll go here. You know, there may be a Tesla that will draw some of the hogs this way, and that would be fine as well. So these hogs should go this way. These hogs should go that way. Well, there could be Teslas, so these hogs will probably split up as well. But, you know, the idea is the hogs should split up evenly, and you want to heal them throughout the entire raid. If you get these buildings down, then the only buildings you have are these ones, and these buildings here will do nothing to the hogs. So you could just save all. You could just use all your heals for these buildings, like somewhere there. 4 heals should be more than enough, actually. But the worst case scenario would be if he has double time bombs. I highly doubt it. Yeah, highly doubt it. Okay, next base. This one, want a holo. Because if you place heal spells there, if you just do a normal hog attack, then you definitely want heal spells on these corners, like here and there, but you have nothing for the middle, and there are expos, and it could be, he has holes here and there, so send in, I'll probably scout this base, so you'll know where the Teslas are when you attack this base. I'm guessing the Teslas will be here, here. Well, they have to be here, 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 there. Or if they're, yeah, never mind. They should be there. So you want to use balloons to take care of some of these buildings on the outside. And to do that, let's see. So these air defenses won't damage the balloons too much. Maybe one balloon, 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 one balloon. Oh, I shouldn't. Yeah, expo. So maybe 2 balloons. No. 2 balloons onto that. These balloons should tank for the other balloons. Should tank for this balloon. So 2 balloons and then 1 balloon, and then 2 balloons and then 1 balloon. Same here. 2 balloons, 1 balloon, 2 balloons. I think this one's pointing downwards, is it? This expo. Not entirely sure, but if it's pointing, I think it's pointing downwards. If it's pointing upwards, then do 2 balloons, 2 balloons, 1 balloon. And for this side, 1 balloon, 1 balloon, 2 balloons. So 2 balloons first, and then 1 balloon, 1 balloon. So you want the 2 balloons to tank while this balloon comes in and takes out that 1 balloon, 1 balloon. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 balloons. Yeah, I'll bring 21. 21 or 22. It's okay if some of these buildings are up. Then, let's say this building is up, then attack from this side. Well, you're probably gonna definitely want to attack from the Archer Queen side. So don't worry too much if some of these buildings are still up. You want to get clan castle hogs. So let's say this tower is still up, then send in your clan castle onto that, and send in your main pack, maybe 2 fingers onto 2 of these towers that are still up. Hopefully on this side. So you know what, you could loon this side last. Use loons to take out most of these buildings, or let's change the color. Use loons to take out most of these buildings, not including the air defense. So these buildings. And then if you have extra balloons, let's say if you have 5 extra balloons, you could do 2, 2, 1. And if you don't, let's say some of these buildings are still up, then use those 5 balloons to get those remaining towers. And then send in your main pack of hogs from this side, so place a heal spell down right away. If these buildings should be gone, then heal somewhere there, and you still have an extra heal. So a heal wherever you like. Maybe, I don't know, for the Teslas. Oh right, I forgot about the Teslas. But you shouldn't worry too much about the Tesla. We'll see where the Teslas are. If they're Teslas, then you probably want to use those 5 balloons to get rid of those Teslas. So definitely leave this side up. So you don't need to loon this side of the base. There's an Archer Queen there, so it's going to be hard to loon because of the Archer Queen as well. So use loons to take care of all these buildings, including the Teslas, and hog from this side. That's the idea. Okay, next base. Think about drags. Nah. Okay, this base. It's actually pretty tricky because of the double giant bomb locations. Double giant bomb, double giant bomb, double giant bomb. But since this base looks so symmetric, mortar, whiz, AD, mortar, whiz, AD, mortar, whiz, AD, mortar, whiz, AD. This guy's a really a fan of symmetry, and he's got let's say archer, archer tower, archer tower, archer tower, archer tower, archer tower, cannon, 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 cannon. Just because there are 5 cannons, so you put a Archer Queen there. But since he's a fan of symmetry, I'm guessing that he'll have, he won't have double giant bombs, but instead he'll probably have like a Tesla, like a Tesla and a giant bomb, a Tesla and a giant bomb. That would be great for us as attackers. But I'll scout this base. It's easy to scout too. I'll just send in a pack of wall breakers here. They'll go in and they'll move forward. Since these walls are disconnected, they will go for these walls. So they'll just go straight down the middle, and I'll know what's there. But the only thing with scouting, well, oh, that's my business. But these mortars might one-hit all the wall breakers, so I've got to be careful about that. Maybe I'll use like a pack of giants to distract or something. But anyways, that's my job. One other thing you want to be careful about is that there is spring traps here and there and there. You don't want to lose 3 hogs. there's probably going to be spring traps in these locations as well. So try to avoid those locations, those places. Like you could send in 2 streams of hogs. Well, actually, if you send in a single stream of hogs, they won't travel this way. They'll definitely jump this way. So actually, the spring traps aren't placed in locations where the hogs will run across. So actually, you don't need to worry about them at all. Just don't send in hogs here. And well, yeah. Number 4 should be my target actually. But you know, if it's a blowout, I think it's good for practice to try some of these near max. Well, it's not even near max. Level 1 expos and you know, just high, well, not even high, mid Tahoe Knights. It's good for practice, and especially if there are double jump bombs. So now I'll talk about what you want to do if there are double jump bombs. If we know that there are double giant bombs here and there, what you could do is just send in 2 streams of hogs. This pack will go this way, this pack will go this way. They will just naturally avoid the double giant bomb. But you could avoid the first set. But let's say that the second set is here, then this pack of hogs over here would definitely cross over the double giant bomb. Well, if you're lucky, they'll go this way and go here. So they'll avoid the double giant bombs, maybe trigger one of them, but run across the spring traps, which is not good as well. But this pack over here would definitely run over the double giant bombs. If that's the case, then so first of all, the scout should reveal the double giant bomb location. So I'm just going to assume that double giant bombs are here and let's say here. Then what you could do is launch a I think Hulk calls it cold-blooded no, that's for something else. It's gonna be a goho, a golem and hawk riders. So send in the golem here. The golem will go for the cannon and trip the spring trap if there is a spring trap, and or you can send in golems here. So the idea is your golem, your go wee wee, your mini go wee wee should do 2 things. Should get 3 actually. Take care of this archer queen, lure CC, destroy CC, and also hopefully trigger these giant bomb locations, these 2 giant bomb locations, and then send in your pack of hogs from the back. So I was assuming that the double giant bombs were, what color should I use for double giant bombs? Let's use pink. Double giant bombs are here and there. Then the golems and everything else should take care of these defenses, so the hogs won't pass through the double giant bombs anyways. And then send in your hogs 2 streams onto these 2 buildings, so that they'll pass away from the double giant bomb. Yeah, go something like that. Yeah, that's the idea. It's good for practice. I think I'm almost absolutely sure this war will be a blowout. So this base will be good for practice. And you could send in 1 loon for that. It's always nice to do a 5 for 1 trade, 5 unit space for 1 defense trade. Yeah, you can use a loon for that, so that the hogs won't travel over here, or just go there and make their journey a lot easier. But you know, but that's just the worst case scenario. I'm almost 90% sure from past experience seeing these bases, if someone has something this symmetric, they'll definitely have Teslas in all 4 of these locations in a single giant bomb. If that's the case, then just place a heal spell on the giant bomb locations, and the heal spell will naturally cover a lot of these defenses as well. You might want to use a loon for these corner buildings, for some of them. Then maybe attack from the bottom or anywhere. Just prepare to pre-heal these double giant bomb. These giant bomb. I keep saying double giant bomb locations. Yeah, that's about it. Good. Next space. 3. Easy. The only problem with the Hog Raid is that the Archer Queen is relatively centralized. It's good to practice a go-ho, so use golems, which is a mini go-wee attack on this side to take care of the Archer Queen, while the hogs, well, you could use the hogs from the same side or the opposite side. I see people do it either way. Well, to make it simple, if you just want to use hogs, just pure hog, then first plan out heal spells. The heal spells will probably go here, there, maybe these are like here and there. It's a pretty compact base, so 4 heal spells should heal the hogs throughout the entire raid. Then just send in all your hogs, maybe 1 stream or 2 streams, like 2 streams on 2 sides of this archer tower, so that this pack will go for the archer tower and this pack will go for the whiz tower, and this pack will then go for maybe the cannon or probably the mortar, actually, since the mortar is closer. But you get the idea. Okay. Yeah, that's about it for this base. It's really simple. That's it. Good.